Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a pick-up pile, advice from the shadow side. See what shadow aspects could use some guidance. Go ahead and focus on the three piles ahead. Use your intuition, whatever you're feeling. If you more than one is okay, whichever order feels right. I will timestamp down below. All right, if you've chosen pile A, you have Graveyard Unnecessary Fear. To start with that, we actually have two. I have been pulled from the next deck. All right. Graveyard Unnecessary Fear. Don't be haunted by anxiety. Trust that you know what to do. You also have 49 Oath. That breaks down to a 13, which breaks down to a 4, which is protection. And you have 22, a master number, which also breaks down to 4. So you have double 4 here. 22 is about balancing, personal relationships, letting go. And I'm already sensing I resonate with this. I'm part of the collective too. All right. This symbol comes to you to remind you that freedom is important to everyone. If you love something, set it free. Don't hold on too tight, lest you chase it away. You have the freedom at this time to choose whatever you want. Let others do the same. You will be so happy you did. Miracles come when you let go and allow the magic to happen of its own accord. 49 Oath. My lovely child, you have chosen the symbol for oath. This is a symbol that for all promises and is a reminder to keep the ones you have made. An oath is never made lightly or in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is one to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, you must keep that promise. Yes, Miss Next. So I'm automatically definitely vibing with this message because I've had plenty of promises made to me over the last year and a half, some of them several times repeated and never fulfilled by someone I've known for a very, very long time. And I became very resentful because, I was getting frustrated. It's something that was important to me, important to my spiritual growth, important to me being able to help and assist others as well. But I've had to just let it go because the person is not honorable at all. And the way things have reflected with what's going on their side of the spectrum has been indicative of that. And I know that that's the energy they're putting out to the universe. Of course, they're going to think they're going to be unlucky and just have bad timing all the time, when in fact, they're the ones creating their own discourse, just because they're not following through on what they promise to people, and often mistake, promises they've made for others just to sacrifice. And that's not necessarily a good thing. But I can't, it's better for me not to hold on to that. They're not honorable. They were never a true friend or a good person, So, and if for some reason they get enlightened and realize, wow, I really got to make up for lost time and do it post haste, then great, awesome. But I'm not holding my breath. I got to move forward, you know, because we're not going to sit here stagnant just because someone else has got a control problem or, is just a thief in a way, right? A thief of joy or something like that. That's on them. That's a them problem, not a you problem, right? So always let go of things that just aren't coming to fruition. They're not meant for you at that time. If they are meant for you, they'll come back. and they'll come back with as much more than what was missing in the beginning, right? But I wouldn't hold your breath. Chances are, if you release something, you clear out the clutter, something better will replace it. And I sure have that. I already know that. It's already here. Um, so, there you go. All right, at 5:32. Need to write down the timestamp. You have invisibility, authenticity, and you have number 33, a master number, breaks down to a 6, loyalty, Stevie Ray. Maybe Stevie, Steve, Steven, Ray might have SR, might be significant to you. Something of that. Invisibility, authenticity. Balance between protection of your self-truth and not wearing masks. So it's really just about knowing the appropriate amount of secrecy for whatever your situation is, right? All right. It's also a very high priestess card. You know, sometimes we're not always of the light pillar or the dark pillar. Sometimes it's best to be in the gray area in between, right? You have chosen the symbol of loyalty, and this means you are being called to stand up for who and what you believe in. Do you know the story of a beautiful red vampire who saw the good in another and remained steadfast in her love against all odds? Loyalty is tested at times, and you may be asked to assess whether others deserve your loyalty. Sometimes you find yourself in a position where it's difficult to speak up for another person, a cause, or even for yourself. Now is the time to be faithful to your best qualities and to leave the rest behind. This is a true test of character. I know you will choose rightly. Stand up for what you believe and be loyal only to what is true and good. At 7:25, you've chosen pile C. You have Cauldron, Synergy, and Healing. And number 35, which breaks down to an 8, a very abundant number, Strength. Cauldron, Healing and Synergy. Diversify your healing methods. And it's also just go out and create something. 35, Strength. Sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as nothing ever goes your way and that everyone else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. So what I'm getting from this is it's time to start healing your solar plexus. There may be some kind of blockage or just maybe weak, and it just needs to be boosted. And you might need to synergize various modalities for that, which there are plenty of. So, music strengthens. I mean, there's a ton of ways to strengthen your solar plexus. Tons of different meditations and sound healing. Just eating good foods that are good for your solar plexus. Think yellow produce, yellow fruits, yellow. Think yellow, because that's the color of the solar plexus. Do things that are yellow, like yellow activities. Be out in the sun, because your solar plexus is also attached to the sun, right? Just have that strength to do that. It'll help strengthen you, okay? It'll help kind of give you that inner power, right? All right, guys. Have a great one.